Get set for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, presented by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. Our coverage of the Ace Championship continues as we get into our third round action. Andrew Catalan back with you. Thanks for joining us today. And Rich, as we check the leaderboard at the start of this third round, our featured player is sitting on top.
Well, this is where everything starts to get a little bit real for these players now, isn't it? 36-hole lead. You're sitting on that lead with just 36 to go, and you're the hunted. This is going to be fun.
We head down to the fifth hole now. Looking at my yardage book, it looks like about 140 yards remain. What a beautiful leave right there. 8 feet remains.
This is for birdie.
That looked good for a while. The par putt. Well, after an approach shot like that, Rich, that feels like a wasted opportunity. We've reached the par 4 sixth.
Yeah, bunkers on the right-hand side come into play with a 3-wood, water on the left with the driver. Second shot to a green that sits below you just a little bit. And that front left pin, ooh, that is a good one.
I think he likes that one. All right, Henny, what does this look like?
Yeah, I think he's got around 135.
All right, we can work with that. This one a good distance away. This putt's looking good. From that distance, that's a really solid job. And just to finish off the par. No change atop the leaderboard after that hole.
Teeing off here at the 7th.
For those that find the fairway, missing that fairway bunker in the middle layup zone wise, not a problem. If you hit in the rough, uh-oh, we got issues now. Put yourself in position for your third with a good third shot. You can control the spin to a green that sits up above you just slightly. Still a wonderful birdie opportunity, even if you can't reach it in two.
Standing over his second shot. Well, this person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
Using all of his muscles to get that one home in two.
This is a lengthy putt here. And he's down there. You got a read?
This one. This is testing. A big right to left slope.
Might need to get the feel back on the putting green. And this has been a hole he's unable to take advantage of so far for this event. And that putt will drop, and he'll extend his lead. Sitting at minus 13 for the tournament.
We have a par 3 on this one.
For a long par 3, you've got to figure out how to hit something high and soft to hold this green. For whatever reason, this green decides to repel golf balls instead of accept them in. I think it's made out of Gore-Tex because there is nothing soft about this green. This is one of the most difficult ones on the golf course. This one is all over it.
On the green, that's always mission number 1. A 13-footer here.
Looking for another birdie here.
That starts off on a good line.
Another birdie. That's 2 in a row, and there's starting to be a little buzz on the grounds.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
We're at the 9th. It's a par 4.
This is a really good driving hole. Only the longest in the game are going to carry the bunkers down the left-hand side. Hit it out to the right-hand side. You leave yourself a little bit longer second shot than maybe you'd like, but this is a very inviting green. This is a really good birdie opportunity to finish off the front 9.
That's the type of swing you want to take with you every time out. This is a 150-yard shot. Yeah, I like that. That's okay there. That's a safe shot. And now a putt to get to an amazing 15 under par. Let's check in with Henny.
Setting up this putt 18 feet from the cup.
Oh, I thought that was going down. He's got this one for par. And that putt drops, and we move on to the next. And after that hole, our featured player is in first place. Here's a look at the leaderboard, and through 3 rounds, our featured player has a comfortable lead.
This player is not going to get caught. They have been playing so well all week long. I think the rest of the field is resigned to fighting for second place.
It's been a great day. We thank you for joining us. For Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, and our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan. We'll see you soon. It's time to prepare for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, brought to you by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. It's time to find out who will be the victor at the Ace Championship. I'm Andrew Catalan. Thanks for being with us on this beautiful day. We're anticipating another thrilling day of action. We're going to bring it all to you right here on 2K Sports. Let's catch up with the play on 13. As of now, it doesn't look like anyone will catch him in this final round. Let's pick up the action. Oh, I can hear the golf claps around the course.
Beautiful shot. Really managed that well in the wind.
Henny, how tricky is this one?
I've got it going left to right.
This could be a big momentum putt. It's for birdie.
Rolling end over end. This putt's looking great.
A par putt, tap in. Wow, you hit an approach shot like that and still come away with a par. That is a bummer. And after that hole, our featured player still atop the leaderboard. To 14, it's a par 4.
Nothing out there except for fairway, fairway, and more fairway. Tee it high, let it fly, because this hole is long. Second shot will play about a half a club downhill to a green that chases away from you ever so slightly. Be wary of that right hand pin position. That can be mean.
This one appears to be fairway bound. Here's the second shot on the 14th. This is a hybrid. A lot of ground to cover with this putt.
Come on, don't be shy. That was the line. You know you want to. You know you want to. Oh, you rotten thing.
Taking a look at the leaderboard, he's got the lead.
Teeing off here at the 15th hole.
You have some bunkers on the left-hand side that you got to be mindful of. Driver not necessarily needs to come out of the bag. Just find the fairway. From there, just a short iron, back uphill ever so slightly to a green that's got all kinds of undulations to it. Good opportunity for a birdie.
Yeah, that one will play.
This one's got eyes for the flagstick.
Well, that was fantastic. What a shot from the leader. 7 feet to the cup.
A really good look at birdie.
It's just about 3 feet away. And down it goes. Now 22 under par, heading down the final stretch.
Seemingly an insurmountable lead with just 4 to play. Gotta like his position.
So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. The 16th is a par 3.
watch out for this green. There's a large shelf on the right-hand side. If it's up there, good luck getting it close. And whatever you do, don't be silly and hit it left in the water. That's just a bad shot.
Oh, what a shot by our leader. Putting hasn't been the strength today. Hopefully that can change right here. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
This is such a tough read. It looks straight all the way, and then it will be right.
Yeah, that was slightly misjudged. And that brings to an end that hole. Currently now 22 under the card.
Now to 17, a par 4.
Severe dog leg from right to left. Second shot down the hill to a very narrow green.
Our leader is putting on a clinic out there. Here's the second on 17. That's another green in reg.
Another green in regulation. This is an absolute clinic.
Another birdie. That's 6 now on the round. Our featured player still sits atop the leaderboard. He's made his way to 18 with the lead. Time to get it done. That was really well played. About 220 left to the hole. Okay, a putt to win the tournament. Down to Henny.
This one's looking at 41 feet.
way too much on that one. This putt to win the Ace Championship. Henny, how tough will this putt be?
Oh, it's so hard to tell, but I think it's a little bit right to left.
It's in, and our featured player has clinched the win at the Ace Championship.
A win to begin the season puts this player in such a positive frame of mind for the rest of the season.
And Rich, that almost looked easy out there today.
Those are the wins you dream of, isn't it? Where it's just a walk in the park. You're just out there for an afternoon stroll. Oh, by the way, here's the trophy at the end of that walk. Great win.
So that will do it for today. For Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, and our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan. We'll see you next time.
Good day, folks. It's time to get ready for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, brought to you by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. We've got all the first-round action of the Bluff Championship coming your way. G'day, mates. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and out on the course bringing us all the action this week is Henny Koyak and John McCarthy. What a thrilling day of action it's set up to be. Now to the first hole. As we settle in to follow our featured player, there's a rumour that this rookie on tour has started up some kind of rivalry with someone else. Henny Koyak is on the ground. Henny, do you have any more information for us?
Our featured player, although they're just getting established on tour, wants to take down some of the bigger, better players that are out there. Will Zalatoris is where they're going to start. And, well, despite the fact he's come back from injury, this young player can perform at the top level. He loves majors. So, with a Will Zalatoris defeat, you know you're on the right track.
Oh, we always love to get the gossip on the ins and outs of players and their rivalries. Henny, thanks for that information. We'll be keeping an eye on this one closely.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Par putt coming up here. He finds himself in a share of fourth place at the moment. The second hole at Central Otago is a delightful par 5, Rich.
It is. Just a couple of trees sprinkling this fairway, both left and right. Again, wide open, driver, let it loose. Difficulty here is the approach shot as the green sits above the player and has a pretty substantial runoff on the left-hand side. Try and avoid that, bail it out to the right-hand side, and again, lean on your wedges, your short game to get it up and down for birdie.
Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Well, good move there. Anything north on the leaderboard's always pleasant. Over to the third here at Central Otago, and it's a par 4. The length isn't the feature, though.
Yeah, just a little bit different look off the tee. Got out of bounds down the right-hand side. There's a bunker in the distance that is reachable, so you have to lay it back short of that. And the second shot is to a sliver of a green. Do not miss it out on the right-hand side. It could go out of bounds. Why chance it?
Pretty good shot there.
Second shot here on the third. Ooh, this one should find the surface. Good shot this. Well, that's beautifully judged.
Birdie at the last. This for another.
This one just outside 7 feet to the hole.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
Ooh. That was a sensational approach, Rich, but you've got to feel like an opportunity was lost.
Couldn't convert after 2 good shots there. Disappointment as they're so close to the lead.
No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. The 4th hole is the first, the par 3s at Central Otago.
The bunker short of the green is not there. It's just there to confuse you a little bit. There is a steep runoff off to the right-hand side that you want no part of. Anything bailing out just a little bit to the left is a great call.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Sitting at 1 under the card. And here we are with the 3rd shot. And just 1 shot off the lead. This one's for bogey. Now, man on the ground, John McCarthy, has been giving us some great reads all day. What's this one doing, mate?
And I think this one's going to go right to left.
Oh, a 9-foot chance here. Oh, hit a house. This is a triple bogey attempt here. Henny, what's he facing with this putt?
He's looking at around 14 foot, I'd say.
This putt just 5 feet away from the hole. Now 5 strokes behind. The 5th hole is a strong par 4 at Central Otago, Rich.
It's a long par 4 at that. You got rock outcroppings both left and right of the fairway. Try and avoid those at best. And the 2nd shot goes back up the hill to a green. Once again, raised up a little bit. Long from back to front with danger well out to the right-hand side. A par here is a great score.
Okay, that'll work. And he's down there. You got a read?
This one looks like it breaks hard left to right.
Whoa, back there, horsey.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
And as we look at the leaderboard, our player out in front is leading by 1. And that there is the completion of a very nice day's work. Has the lead, Rich?
Not bad whatsoever, but still just the opening day. Lots of golf left to play. However, it does give you a little boost of confidence going forward, knowing that right now you're at the top of your form, your game is good, and you're in a good space.
Well, on behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. UK Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Our second-round coverage of the Bluff Championship is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam. Great to have you back with us. Rich, this player starts their round in the lead. What's the game plan for them today?
Well, they've got the lead, and there is a significant chasing pack. So they can't get too wrapped up in what's going on behind them. They've got to kind of keep their nose out front. They got to keep pushing along and play the golf course. Don't think about who's chasing you down. Just think about playing the golf course. But if you do find themselves falling back a little bit, then they need to go ahead and start making a little bit different push, maybe come up with a different game plan. But right now, out in front, they just kind of have to play the golf course right now and keep that in their sights.
Oh, that is brilliant. Look at this one. Trying to get 2-3 under par with this putt. John, what's the line on this putt?
This one's like going left to right, it looks like.
Good stroke. That's signaling your intent. Go and get amongst it early.
That is sending the rest of the field a message right there.
He's leading by 5 shots as we head to the next hole. As we move to the 6th hole, it's a par 4.
A solo bunker planted out on the right-hand side, only reachable when the hole is playing downwind. Second shot protected on the left-hand side by some rock outcroppings. This is a really good, fun hole.
Oh, that was pure. From around 120 yards here. That might be one club too many. Unable to find the green on this one.
Needed to take a little less club on that approach.
Well, it's time to head back down to the fairways. John, what's up, mate?
Hey guys, we are down here checking in with the Canadian Brooke Henderson as she gets set for her next shot here on the 9th.
This would be a great up and down. Well, a lovely opportunity to save par here. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 10 feet from the cup.
For the par. And our leaders managed to build a 5-shot buffer over the field. They've now arrived at the par 4 7th. Oh, well done.
John, what's going on? Talk to us, Goose.
Hey guys, we are checking in with Tiger Woods as he gets set for his next shot here on the 16th.
This one's tracking towards the hole. That's outstanding. Mark that down on the highlight reel. Well, Rich, I never went to university, but Tiger Woods has basically been my thesis. The young man's 18 days older than I am, and it has been an absolute privilege to witness his greatness. What are some things that stand out for you in the legendary Tiger Woods?
I just think it's, I mean, you just look at the history of what he's done, where he's won, the number of times, the, you know, doing the impossible and doing it right in front of your eyes. Like a magician kind of going, well, wait, how did that happen? No, that can't be. And yet, time and time again, I'll never forget, I think it was the second time I'd ever played with him. It was actually funny enough. I was playing with him because I beat him at the PGA Championship in '02. But we go to the Grand Slam of golf, and it's the second round. And he's beating Justin Leonard, Davis Love, and myself by like 100 shots after, you know, 24 holes or something like that. I mean, he was just running us over. And we get to this par 5, and it's right back in the teeth. And I just absolutely busted drive out there. He hits one about 30 by me. I have to lay up, obviously, and the pin is kind of back right, water all the way in the front and to the right of this green. And he pulls out driver, hits it off the deck to about 6 feet. And I just kind of sit there and look at my caddy, and I go, how come you didn't tell me to hit that shot? And he just starts laughing because, like, we don't have that shot there, Rich. And it's just like I couldn't believe what I saw. I mean, normally you think he's going to hit out to the left or lay it up or this and that. He just takes driver and just whips this sucker right into the heart of the green about 6-10 feet away, whatever it was. And I'm just like going, I mean, it was really hard getting the grass out of my teeth because my jaw was just scraping along for so far walking down that fairway. I mean, that's one small fragment of the many stories people can tell you about what it was like to witness him playing in person when he was at his best.
Ooh. Putting for par. Our featured player leads by 5 strokes as we head to the next hole. Here we are at the final hole on the front 9.
Plenty of room down the left-hand side to find the fairway with your tee shot, and from there it should be go zone. But when you look at this green, it's got runoffs in all directions around it. If you've got any little demons running around in your head telling you that you can't chip it very good, you're not going to like this green.
Henny, what's the player facing here?
Setting up here from about 195 yards.
This one is chewing fiber.
So exciting to have an eagle putt here. Henny, take us through the break on this putt.
A tricky little slider here, downhill, moving to the left.
Oh, did you see that fly right past the hole? And this putt is for a big 4 on the scorecard. A 7-footer right here.
These par putts, they keep a round going.
And this one will be for bogey. Rich, How are we looking after 9?
Well, after 9, so far, so good. It's great to see these two players stepping up, getting the best out of the games. It'll be interesting to see exactly who's going to be ahead at the end of the tournament.
Oh, what a performance, Ridge. Absolutely dominating performance.
It's been absolutely flawless so far. I cannot wait to see what this player produces tomorrow.
Well, that's all we've got time for today. On behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam, Henny Koyak and John McCarthy, plus all the hard-working folks behind the action at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time. UK Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're just about to begin a third round action of the Bluff Championship. I'm Luke Elvey. It's lovely to have you back with us. Rich, this player's been having a lovely time. The leader, showing all the shots, making the plays. Expecting that to be the case today?
Well, that's what you expect him to do, but listen, we're playing golf, and golf is about as predictable as the weather. I mean, unless you got a 50-50 chance of getting it right most days. So this player's got to keep their nose out in front and keep doing what they're doing, because if they even remotely slow down and think about what they've accomplished, it's all over.
Can't wait to get into the action. Let's head down to the 7th. Well, that's piped. That's heading down the runway. Second shot here on the 7th.
Wonderfully played, fought against the wind.
7 feet to the cup.
This for a birdie run.
And he holds another one. And he's building quite a sizable lead here.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Sitting at minus 11 overall. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here.
Yeah, long par 3. There is a really good place, though, to aim your tee shot, and that's out on the right-hand side. There's a nice little berm out there that can help kick it back to onto the green or close to it. Anything missing out to the left-hand side, you're going to leave yourself below the green with almost a blind second shot in there trying to save par.
Well, that's great distance control. Pin high there.
Already made a few birdies today, and this is another good look.
Hasn't managed to birdie this hole this week. In she goes. Let's head to the next. And now that finds him in first place. We have a par 5 here. Time to take advantage.
Plenty of room down the left-hand side to find the fairway with your tee shot, and from there it should be go zone. But when you look at this green, it's got runoffs in all directions around it. If you've got any little demons running around in your head telling you that you can't chip it very good, you're not going to like this green.
And what are we looking at here, Henny?
He's got about 225 yards left from here.
Trying to move to 13 deep here with this putt. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
It's looking like 31 feet.
Oh, that rush past the hole with some serious speed. This putt is about 10 feet from the hole.
Little birdie look in here.
And he's down there. You got a read?
This putt's going to break to the right.
It's tracking. Never up, never in. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. The only good thing about 3 putting for par is you don't drop a shot. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. On the tee of the par 4 10th hole.
Fairly generous driving area. The trees out there just there for aesthetics only. And the second shot has got some really cool features around it with the rocks front and left and even behind it. Luke, I absolutely love this hole.
Wow, that's an incredible drive. And that's just sneaked into the second cut of rough.
Second shot here on the 10th hole. This would be a great up and down. Oh, I don't mind this par putt. And he's holding steady in first place after that one. Well, I don't know about you, Rich, but I've been in absolute awe of this player's performance. Has built a huge advantage going into the final round.
Always good to be out in first place. That means you can afford to make a mistake tomorrow, but you don't want to make too many of them with the chasing back lurking behind.
On behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in, and see you next time. Get set for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, presented by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. Let's get set for the finale of the Bluff Championship. G'day everyone, Luke Elvey here, delighted to have your company. Championship Sunday, Rich, I love the final round. You can smell that success in the air. What about this player's opportunity today?
Even with this massive lead, there is no lead large enough, I have to say. It's a very uncomfortable situation because there's only one place to go, and that's down. So this player has got to be aware of that, go out and try and play as rock solid the first 3 or 4 holes as humanly possible to continue that lead.
We'll head out now to the 14th and catch up with the action. Well, let's see if this march to victory lane is completed. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Wow, what happened there? Second shot here on the 14th. This now, his third shot. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me. And that was a bogey by our leader, so the rest of the field feeling a little opportunity here to close the gap. And that'll see him remain in the same spot on the leaderboard. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. Now, this one looks to be heading down the runway. Second shot here on the 15th. And down it goes.
Love it. Nicely holed for eagle.
I'm glad we get to see this again. This one should be practiced at home.
And currently at 19 under par for the tournament. Welcome to the 16th hole, a par 3.
Just the one lone bunker on the right-hand side, but you have to be mindful of this false front short and right. So tee shots are going to favor the left-hand side where we have more rock outcroppings. Another delightful design.
Opting for the 9-iron. Well, there's a very good reason why he's leading this tournament, and that's Exhibit A. John, have you got a read on this one?
I think this one is going to move to the left.
Putting for a par here. Job done. Let's head to the next. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. Here we are at the 17th, a par 4. Yeah, this is a quality looking shot, this one. That should find the short stuff. Second shot here on the 17th hole. That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Yeah, he's got just over 16 feet here.
Oh, that's criminal. How do you leave that short? This putt's about 4 feet from the hole. He's currently sitting in first place. This hole is a par 4, and it's a pretty lengthy one at that.
It is the largest fairway on this golf course. Tee it high, let it fly. More rock features on the left-hand side. Just the bunkers on the right are protecting that front portion there. Second shots should be favoring on the left-hand side as you'll get a nice kick to the right back onto the green.
Time for the second shot on the 18th. That'll work there. He's got this to win the Bluff Championship. And in it goes. Victory for our player. What a performance.
Got to say, 2 wins on the season, really firing on all cylinders right now. This player is in for a massive year.
That is a comprehensive performance, Rich.
It's just one of these wins where you just want to sit back and just soak it all in and enjoy it.
Well, on behalf of myself, Luke Elby, and Rich Beam, thanks for tuning in. Catch you tomorrow.
Thanks for watching, and please, if you are not subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing. Let's get to 500. Thank you so much. I will.